All right, kids, good morning and welcome to another exciting episode of the Origianl Red Pill Show. Today is Thursday, December 19th, 2019. This show is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please use at your own risk. This show is copyrighted by moi. No part of it can be reused, rebroadcasted in any way, shape, or form without my written consent, or you can just ask. Finally, the show is opinionated. That is why I do it. Under no circumstances, let's see. Fuck, I'm multitasking. Can you tell? I almost got through it without a hitch. This show is opinionated. That's why I do it. The host especially, me. Callers, 815-975-3089. I don't have Skype open, so it ain't going to matter. SKYPE. La, 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 la. Open. Before 7 o'clock, please. Thank you. Callers 815-975-3089 on Skype. People that are naughty in the chat room, guess whatever are and always will be opinionated. That's why Congress is all fucked up. Sorry. Hey, Under no circumstances whatsoever should opinions be taken as advice. If you are seeking professional advice, we strongly encourage you to hire a license if required person in his or her field there, old Tommy. Hey, man. No, that's his name. Wake up. Broadcasting live on Spreaker.com through Freedom Networks. Watch it, Tim. Freedom Revolution Network. Yeah, comrade. Whatever. How you doing today? We fucked up the election, and now we fucking up your president. How do you like that? I think you're doing it to yourself, but if you want to blame me, that's perfectly fine. I don't really fucking care, because I will just kill you. Broadcasting live from the lovely town of Loveland, Colorado. It was 50 degrees yesterday. Ha, 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 ha. I know I'm not in Florida, or whatever, or California, but I really don't want to walk through the store and seeing a guy taking a dump in the, hopefully in the toilet paper aisle. I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Cannot believe the shit, no pun intended, that I'm seeing. I just have to go in the Wayback Machine there, Mr. Peabody. And if I was a kid in the 70s and hell, even the 80s, and there was a story about a guy taking a shit in the fucking lane of the aisle of a grocery store in San Francisco. What in the hell is going on? I don't know. I mean, really? Have a little bit of class? I don't get it. Everything's going to hell. Everything's going to hell. Should I recommend some things for people to wake up? What should I do? What's happening? What's going on? Let's go to the chat room here. Today is Thursday. I have one more day, and I will be on a jet plane to fucking Chicago. Fucking shithole. Sorry. The suburbs, technically. Get out. Get out now. I just saw a story where they doubled the tax on food and drinks in the city of Chicago. It just pops up, man. I'm not seeking. I'm not stalking. I'm not looking. Oh, I gotta find every bad story about Chicago and Illinois. No, it just pops right up. Where in the hell is Facebook Live? I got two browsers open. That's my fault. Morning, Jeff. What's up? Are you going to get the fuck out of there? Now that you don't do a lot of work in the big titty, though, do you? If at all. Smart guy. Ugh. Can't park anywhere. Fucking if you do, it costs you $100. Whatever. Eat lunch. It's $50. Then they tax you just to fucking drive there, not to mention all the tolls. Whatever. I didn't know Colorado was incorporated. What does that mean? Does that mean the United States is a big corporation? From the 14th Amendment? Do we want to get into that? No, you can do your own homework. I'm sure I sound crazy enough as it is. But yeah, I saw a state of Colorado truck, apparently from the state of Colorado, and it had incorporated in 1876, which is really scary to me because that means it's really not that old, because in 1976, now I went to U46 school, so forgive me. But let's see, 1976, which was the bicentennial, is 100 from 1876, right? Is that right so far? So that's 100 years plus now, whatever that is, which is, I don't know, whatever. But that's relatively young. So when I was a kid, when I was 12, the state of okay, drug test. What's in your coffee? Just a little bit of rum. It's just a little bit of rum, baby. It's okay. It sounds more like Austin Powers than what's his face? Johnny Depp. But he said there's a little drunk Keith Richards in there. I forget what two voices he mixed to do. What the hell is his name? Pirate? I am not awake, and my head was in computer land, trying to get everything set up, and then some personal crap. People keep changing shit on me. Got my bank. Should I get into that? You know what? I'm just getting hit from every angle, and I got to pack my bag, and I got to get ready, and I got to go see Star Wars tonight. Not tomorrow night, tonight. The theater over here is releasing it tonight. Today, actually. Tonight, whatever. And not a midnight showing. It's like, it's tomorrow. So I will have a review without spoilers. I don't like when people do that, but I will give an honest review. I just want to know who the fuck Ray is. That's really all I care about. So, as dumb as that sounds. We got to get in the chat room. Please go to Freedom Revolution Network. In that chat room, man. Hello, is anybody here? No, Melissa's in there. Hey, don't be doing that. Oh, the video pops up. Hello. Is that going to be a problem, Melissa, if I actually really thought about canceling my Facebook page again. I'm sick of shit. I go through phases. Hello, everyone, which is just me and Melissa. We got to get people in this chat room. Damn it. Is that going to be a problem doing Facebook Live, though, Melissa, from Freedom Network? The show page, not the... my dumb ass will probably sign on to the backstage, but that's not what I want to do. Would that be cool? Would that be okay? Start, not Monday, though. It'll be a week from Monday, because I'll be out of town. So what was I talking about? I got ADD, acquired double dumbass. You're going to have to hang on here, kids. Yeah, so Colorado is, in my mind, only 100 years old, plus my age. So let's say 150, whatever. Close enough. 153, to be right? No. I don't know what the fuck it is. But it's only 100 and whatever. But my mind's eye, when I was a kid, and I would have looked back, and Colorado was incorporated in 1876. That's crazy. Oh, that's cool. Hopefully, I will have a good base program. Free basing? Are you doing drugs? Don't, Melissa. Don't. I never did that, though, but I know people that did. It really fucks them up. You'll be in treatment by the time I get back. I will have a good base program by the time you get back. Okay, cool. We're going to share the dumb webpage. No, it's not a webpage. Well, it is a webpage, but it's a chat room. Please come to this what? Website? I don't know. Whatever. La la la. So what should we talk about? I have no agenda other than just to make an ass out of myself. So, I don't know. Should we talk about shit we shouldn't talk about? Like politics and religion and money? Well, I'll share this. I'm always on the streaming kick. And yesterday, I canceled YouTube Live. Not YouTube Live. YouTube TV. Streaming. I was on Sony, and they decided to cancel it out of the blue. Finally found one I really liked. They canceled it. I tried all of them. I really don't like any of them. Sony's getting out of the market because they can't put good programming up, so they think it sucks. Then, of course, Disney Plus releases their app, and somebody told me, did you hear Disney broke the internet? And I'm like, oh, it's really kind of impossible, but I don't care how much. You can crash servers. There's bottlenecks, but you can't crash the internet, of course, unless it's an EMP. How was the UT? Well, I'll be honest. Without putting my personal opinion of YouTube in there, which I really don't like because they sucked you all in. They're like, come into my little lair. Don't worry about that boiling pot. You're not going to be put in it, children. So they suck you in, sign up. Oh, you have to agree to our new terms of whatever. And then they start charging you. There's a guy, Mitch Ray, who does technical analysis on... sorry, Melissa, this is a real big dissertation. I just really can't answer that. I have to explain myself before I answer this question. No, they don't. Yeah, they don't. They don't have enough channels. But Mitch Ray does a YouTube live on technical analysis, mostly of cryptocurrency. Said he's getting hosed. They want like 30% of his revenue. And then on top of that, you pay taxes. And, he's like, I'm giving half of my own money away. And for what? To have it on stupid fucking YouTube? See, they have all this program. It's going to be like kind of 5G. Allegedly. I better cover my butt on this one. If you lived in a country or anywhere, and all these towers were going up, and they're pretty low, and you're like, what the fuck is that? And if you were told it could possibly cause health issues, possibly. I'm really getting into this. I didn't even answer your question. It's just the whole psyche of all of this. Sucking you in. Oh, it's good for you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, they are. It's all a fucking scam, man. It's all suck you in, suck you in. When I saw YouTube first come out, I'm like, that's really stupid. Because pictures and videos and shows are all copyrighted. Because everybody wants every slice of half of a penny they can get out of people. So if you use their material without permission, then they get pissed. So I really didn't see what was going to happen with it, but I don't know. I didn't really imagine people broadcasting live on it eventually, but whatever. But everything's about money and an income stream. So someone said a long time ago when the internet first came out, it was going to pretty much go to commerce and marketing, and that's exactly what it's done. Which there's nothing wrong with it. I almost started, God, do I kick myself in the ass for this one? No, I don't like YouTube TV. Sorry. Fuck it. I was starting to sell parts in my industry on my company webpage. And my wonderful, sweet, darling wife, business partner at the time's like, Tim, we're not making any money. We shouldn't do this anymore. So I'm like, okay, honey. So I stopped it. Well, there's a company in Illinois, there's a competitor of mine at the time, had the same idea, but they kept going. And it's pretty much like Amazon.com for HVAC, refrigeration, food industry parts. Fucking so. And I'm saying I started doing this. I sold equipment on there. I sold parts. Was trying to put my time and energy into that. Of course, there was no proprietary or customized web, because I did all my IT, I did all my compute. I did everything in the company as far as networking computers and the not the operating system, but the system we used, which was QuickBooks, yada, yada, yada. And I wanted to start selling equipment, which pissed off a lot of people, especially ice machines. Well, you can't do that. Why not? Fucking everybody else is. You got people opening restaurants in this state and they're buying fucking shit from the state they incorporated in. How fair is that? Anyway, you can't do that. Well, I did. And turns out it was a huge mistake not doing it and keep doing it. So I am really upset with myself for not going with my gut once again. Whatever. Okay, I've been trying to tell EMA listeners to understand that BS with YouTube taking his money. You know what? And the monetization is really there's a few people that have become pretty successful on YouTube. I talked about this before. That were from the other network I started at 10 years ago. And they're having some serious money problems. Actually begging. There was videos begging, please send me some money. Because YouTube is, well, not to mention the censoring they were doing. Because God forbid if you support the president or you're Republican or even something of the kind, they don't like that apparently and make it difficult on you allegedly from what these people were saying. So I never put any time or energy. I'll just link to my account. But as far as having my base, my platform on YouTube or even on Facebook, it was a gut instinct thing again. And I got really nobody to argue about it anymore. It's just me. So that helps. I think you should stay on YouTube. Okay, honey, but they're fucking everybody else. I don't care. They're not fucking us. Okay. Yes, dear. And even on Facebook Live here, they go, well, Tim, you violated our community standards and this and that and everything else, and you're in Facebook jail. And then what? I don't eat for a month? Like they really care? Should be free enterprise, free market, capitalism, and just let people do whatever they want. I mean, hell, you sign an agreement or agree on the EU law, if they even call it that anymore, and users license agreements or whatever they do. But no, now they're censoring you and controlling you and now taking your livelihood away because you are not meeting the standards. Hi, Hitler! And Trump's fucking Hitler? Okay. Oh, my God. We're such in a bass-ackwards, upside-down motherfucking world. See what you started, Melissa? I have to blame you for this. All because of YouTube. And that's why we are going... Well, just tell me if I'm wrong. I don't care about the political. I'm not speaking my perspective. That's a problem, too. Well, you said this and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I said this, but it's relative to the situation. It's not me. I'm not really sharing my opinion based on politics. I'm sharing my opinion based on systems that are available to us and what our people are allegedly experiencing. And if you do not comply, we shall take all of your money. Or you can't broadcast because you're naughty and you need a spanking. We're going to take your money anyway. So no, as far as streaming goes back to YouTube TV, I don't like it. Actually, it works. Here's the thing. It works really good on your computer. And unless you live your life in front of your computer, which I can't really see people doing. Who's saying something? Oh, what's up, Joe? Good morning. as far as an app goes on a Roku or my Amazon TV, the Kindle operating system or whatever the fuck it is, sucks. But on the PC, it's cool. But like I said, who's going to sit there and watch TV on your PC? Not me. And I got a really nice computer with a really nice graphics card. I mean, it's great. It's really cool. But I'm not going to sit here and watch fucking television on my TV. So it is $50 a month, YouTube TV. I just don't like the choices, and there's very little ones of them. So what I did is I'm giving up on streaming. I do have Netflix. When I say streaming, excuse me, I'm going to say that I'm talking about cutting the cord, which you're really not cutting the cord because you need your fucking internet coaxial cord to go to your router, but whatever. But cutting the cord to TV programming. The traditional way, cable or satellite TV. And, you know, these people have been fucking people for years, and people have been saying something, and they ignored them. Kind of like Kmart and Sears. And they're just stuck in their model, and they have majority of the market. Listen to this, because this is another good business lesson. Well, we're doing great. We don't need to change, blah, 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 even though customers are saying this and saying. And when it's legitimate feedback from customers, you better listen. When it's, well, we want you to do it this way or change the way you do things or your system, that's not open for discussion. We do things the way we do. And if you don't like it, then you can go to our competition. But if you got people saying, I want more shows, or these shows suck, or can you do this, or can you give me a better deal and pricing and competition and marketing, that's a different story. But if they call and tell you to do things differently, well, that's what capitalism is about. And if they don't listen eventually, people will open up a business and listen to those customers if that's what they truly want, and then they can change their system to what customers are demanding. So it's a double-edged sword, because the customer's not always right. I don't care what anybody says. So I can't go into places and where I do business and demand they change the system to my whim, and then everybody else that walks in there, because you lose your course. Like if you had a band and you play rock and roll, well, can you play disco or country? And be like, no. It's that type of thing. You have a system. The most important thing is a system, and you stick with it. You have to. That's your foundation, regardless of what customers say. And it's not really a majority of them. But regardless of all that, in my opinion, cable companies and everybody been fucking people for so long, and it's finally streaming came along, but they still haven't figured that out. And if it wasn't the way to go, Disney wouldn't allegedly crash the internet when they released their apps. And quite honestly, everything on Disney Plus is redundant, and it's not going to take you that long to burn through all that stuff. But the lesson is, it's content, dumbass. I mean, they got Marvel, Star Wars, all their Disney crap, National Geographic. I mean, it would take you a while to go through that stuff, but it's the content. So somebody needs to figure out the content, and quite honestly, you would get that from feedback from your customers. What would you like on your streaming service? And then you can customize it like a la carte. Well, I want this, I want this, I want this. Oh, no, you have to have a package. Oh, I don't want a fucking package. I'm going to watch the same shit 15 times. So anyway, but no, YouTube TV, I won't go back to it. I tried DirecTV Now, which is now AT&T something. So I can get my local channels free through the internet. it's called locale or low something. So I get that. Streaming Disney. I'm paying for Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and then OAN News Network, which is pretty much essentially what Fox News was 20 years ago, thereabouts. That's it. But the way streaming is now, I don't see it going anywhere because, once again, they're telling you what you can watch and how you watch it, and it's just stupid. I was in South Korea probably 8-9 years ago visiting my son. And it's not really all their fault, but in South Korea, they're wide open with proprietary stuff. And they had tablets right when they were getting hot and coming out where you could watch TV on their they had an antenna on them. You could watch TV on a tablet 10 years ago in South Korea. It's like there's a problem because of all the proprietary licensing, copyright, contract crap. It's just stifling everything. So somebody can figure it out. They just have to, and they haven't, and they don't want to, and they give up. But like I said, with Disney coming out with Disney Plus, that tells me that they're wrong. So I will just be watching. And then I got Amazon Prime Video. I really don't technically pay for that monthly, but I get it by being a Prime member. And that's it. And that's really all I'm going to need. So, but no, YouTube TV? Nope. Hulu for $2 a month for a year? Yeah, see, that's cool. That's a good deal. You can't beat that. So, it's price and content, which equals value. So, it's really not that difficult, but they make it difficult. And then they say, oh, well, streaming's not where it's at. Fucking okay, whatever. Neither is all these online music fucking places either, but what do I know? So, I was told, I can't believe anything this person told me, but I was told that allegedly Apple's bringing back the iPod, which I told this person that told me that, among other things, but this I'll share, that was the dumbest fucking thing Apple ever did. Well, there's a lot of things they did dumb, but especially changing the processor from Motorola to Intel and made my G5 Tower a fucking piece of shit. Useless. That's why I really won't buy an Apple computer anymore. Just going to change the fucking processor and go, oh, you're fucked. No reverse compatibility? Thank you very much. I just spent $3,000 on that fucking thing. Great computer. Whatever. But allegedly, from what I heard, can't confirm or deny it, that Apple's re-releasing the iPod. I think that'd be fucking slick. I don't know about what else. I can't remember all the stuff we talked. It's really only the first time in my life I've talked to someone and they overloaded my brain. Unbelievable. I'm like, really? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. And Apple came in there. And said, well, I love the iPod and the iPad. iPad, everybody missed the boat on that one. Every teacher, every school, every cop, every doctor should have a fucking iPad in their hand. Everywhere. To make it integrate into databases and everything else. Not that I'm a big logistics guy, but it makes perfect sense. In real-time stuff. And I'm not saying necessarily shoving it all on a cloud, but definitely in a high secured encrypted server, but it never happened. Missed the boat on that one. But I don't know. I could sit here and pitch all fucking day. It ain't gonna matter. Okay, so what else? What should we do? But no, streaming's out for me. Just Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and all that, and then the free local channels. But I'm really finding myself less and less watching television. So, all right, what else is going on? La, 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 la. It's a half of an hour, actually 35 minutes. Talk about Bitcoin. We can talk about whatever. Nothing? Nothing? You want to talk about the net? I know nothing. I'm not talking about the nothing. Okay. Then I guess it's news time. Killed the 25 minutes I have left if my phone don't die. Okay, off of Drudge.com. Drudge app. Merry Christmas, you're impeached. Huge mistake. Huge. Nation divided at historic crossroads. It's hard to believe that half the country want him impeached, but what do I know? La 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 la. MIT, AI enhances what it means to be human. You know, I was thinking about this. I'm going to just say this. Got to be very careful on this because I don't agree with what I'm going to say. But you have to look at reality and trends and where things are going. There's no doubt AI is going to be a part of our lives. The book, Our Final Invention, a guy that I can't get through it because I'm reading the book and the author's scared shitless of what's going to happen. And then there's a guy at my church I talk to and he teaches AI and he's like, oh, you know how far away we are from that and it can't happen and yeah, whatever. And a meltdown can't happen. And banks, central banking system will never happen, and our rights will never be violated or whatever. Your social security number will never be used as identification ever. So I don't believe the never say never bullshit. Are you going to get married and live happily ever after? Fucking whatever. Okay, so AI enhances what it means to be human. So this is what I'm going to say. And I don't agree with what I'm going to say, but I have to say it because ignoring this is not going to make it go away. AI is going to come in. Once it gets self-aware or once I say that very reserve because I don't agree with it. Things are going to be programmed based on humans. So it's going to essentially have our DNA, our thought process, although AI has its own language now and it's figuring things out. And we don't even know what the fuck it's doing. So I don't know. Maybe it could self-evolve. But just like us, when we get to a point, it's all about self-preservation and dog eat dog. And that's just what it is. I don't really care what anybody says. The majority of people, it's about survival. Sorry, if everything went to hell, we had another meltdown, you lost your job, you lost your house, you lost everything, you were starving to death. It's going to be about surviving or you die. It's just the fucking way it is. Okay? So if this thing ever gets to the point where I need to survive, we're not going to be in that equation. It's not really that hard to figure out. So with all that said, AI, and when that's going to become a problem is when it crosses over into military and war. And the military industrial complex would love to have soldiers that essentially can't die, take orders, whatever, or cost them because they get injured in the line of duty, blah, 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 PTSD. This is very attractive to the military, and if I was in the military, I would say the same thing. Yeah, this would be great. Soldiers that take commands and don't think. So, but when it crosses into that realm, that's when we're in trouble, and I think it has already. But what I would say is this, and I don't care what anybody says, there's always a back door to some system that somebody creates. Even, I think, Bitcoin. The Satoshi guy or woman, whoever came up with it, you can bet your ass there's a back door to blockchain. I'm sure. I'm sure there is. There has to be. There always is. So there'll be a back door to AI, whatever that is. Somebody, somehow, some way is going to get into AI and do the right thing or the wrong thing. And it'll probably be the wrong thing. But in my opinion, that I don't agree with, but this, like I said, this is not going away. The best application for AI would be our government. Governing people in our country. Not the planet, the country. Based on algorithms that are decided by what's in the Constitution. But see, whoever puts that information in there, it's going to be perceived as whoever puts it in that way. Or if AI can just read the Constitution verbatim as it was written, let that decide its protocols for governing. Because right now, quite honestly, people are fucking everything up. And it's pretty much from self-gratification, self-advancement. It's all about them. They're not doing the will of the people. I don't care what they say. And if this thing, AI, could do it for we the people and make decisions that way, I think it could work. And it boggles my mind that it's even possible, but I do think it is. That way you don't have people making careers out of political positions that was never intended that way. Then they learn the system and they learn when they can get away with and they can't get away with. And I don't think, no, I know it's not going to happen. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying I stumbled on a story. Once again, this isn't me. This is my opinion on this. So, I don't like AI. I think it's very scary. But it's all motivated by people that are making decisions to get AI to do what people won't do in a negative, evil way, i.e. the military in a war machine. But I'm trying to look at it, what could AI do positively for people, not evil, killing, mass destruction. Yeah, I know you do, but maybe other people don't. So I'm saying take this thing and use it for good. But all it takes, once again, is one person to have a back door and go in this thing and say and tell it humans are the enemy. Which eventually, if we keep doing what we're doing, it's going to figure that out anyway. We're going to have a Terminator Matrix world. And I don't really think we're going to win that one. But believe me, I don't believe giving artificial intelligence any power, especially in the legislative branch of the government, but then it would go into the judicial, and then the what is there? Legislation, judicial, and executive. I mean, I don't really think a computer AI should be the president, because the way computers think, nobody knows how AI thinks. It would morph it all into one anyway, and then it would turn into a dictatorship, which is kind of happening anyway with humans. But maybe not. I don't know. If the Constitution was followed the way that it was written, I don't think that would happen, because the protocols would be put into AI. You can't do this. Here's the protocols. You stay in the executive, you stay in the judicial, and you stay in the legislative. So, I don't know. And then maybe one big AI brain would be the president. I don't fucking know. I don't. But it sure would speed things up, and it sure would take the money out of all of this. And because there's billions and billions of dollars going to places we don't even know about. And well, that's a matter of national security. Really? No, it's a matter of me losing all my shit from a fucking meltdown. Because you're not prosecuting and regulating these bankers and investment people. And then you're not making them accountable. So that's a problem. I just think AI would be great. There's no politics involved. There's no money involved. You can't buy a computer, bribe it, buy its vote, whatever. So I don't know. It's an interesting concept that makes me think. And if AI could be applied, at least maybe in Congress, I don't know, and maybe the Senate. I don't know. There's Congress, the Senate, Congress is senators and representatives, right? I don't want to sound stupid here, but Congress is everybody, right? So it's the House of Representatives and the Senate. Congress is a combination of the two, right? This is stupid fucking easy shit. So that means that the House of Representatives and the Senate would all be AI. Then maybe have a human president. I don't know, but that's the only practical application I could see. But I don't know. I don't agree with it, though. What else? Just makes me think. Toyota unveils upgraded humanoid. La la la. Well, France is going to hell. Russian top general warns World War III coming. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's true. Melissa says, I'm on the fence with all this because computers are only as smart as their programmers. Yeah, but their intelligence level is going exponential. And, of course, as you know, you have Moore's Law, which processing speed doubles every 18 months. So, I mean, it's pretty scary. This thing is going to go exponential, and it's going to be doing things that we can't even figure out. And our brains can't think as fast as this thing. So it's going to be a superior intellect. It just boggles my mind. Then, of course, it's going to go, oh, there's no God. We invented ourselves. Or, I don't know, there was a big short from the electrical power company, and there was a big boom, big bang, and we just were created, which would be even scarier. Sound familiar? La, 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 la. I don't really see anything else there. Oh, I saw that new Brad Pitt movie. What the fuck is it called? It starts with an A. It's a good movie. I like Brad Pitt, but I don't really want that to affect my opinion. It's really kind of depressing. Astria, something like that. I love space movies. I love all that. I love sci-fi. This is more of a realistic sci-fi movie. Tommy Lee Jones is in it, but he's not in it a lot. It's I don't know, if you want to be depressed and see what space travel can do to you long term, to your mind and to your body, and reconnecting with your dad, and then coming back to Earth and whatever. It's really, it fucks with your head. So that's all I'm going to tell you. So I'd be very careful watching that. Of course, that's my perspective and what I got out of it. Some people probably get something different out of it, but all in all, I mean, it's okay. It's worth the rental. There's no doubt about that. All right, let's. What time is it? What time is it? I got 8 minutes. Oh shit. La 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 la. Can I just play the guitar? Fuck all this stuff. That's all I want to do. Oh my God. People. Weird news stories. I probably got time for one last hurrah here. Plus, I got to pee because I drank 2 big-ass cups of coffee. Dailymirror.uk. I said this is probably all. Home workout that will help you stay in shape this Christmas, which will be round. Woman perfectly covers every part of her Bohemian Rhapsody using a folded mirror. What does that mean? Hangover myths to avoid when dealing with the morning after the Christmas party. How about just don't drink? Girl 9 melts hearts with adorable letter to Santa saying she has everything she needs. Wow. Woman gets paid 13 euros an hour to decorate Christmas trees for people who are too busy. Really? I don't fucking care how busy you are. You should decorate your own tree. I got to put mine, quote unquote, up. It's a Charlie Brown Christmas tree because it's just me. Actually, when I get done with this, I'm going to set it on my table. I really should practice what I preach. It's already decorated, though. I just got to put it on the table. It's a Merry fucking Christmas. What's all that? Do you have news? What did you put in there? La 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 la. Do you want me to talk about this? 8-year-old tops YouTube list of high earners with 26 million. Really? Do you want me to read this? Are you suggesting? How rude. It's my show. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Okay, I'll read this really quick. Dun, 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 dun. Off of, where'd you get this from? I'd like to share the source because it's from Freedom Revolution. It's from our webpage. Okay, whatever. Not my fault. Okay, la 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 la. I'm just going through it really quick. And this kid's rich as fuck. Ryan Kaja, 26 million bucks. YouTube's biggest earners. And then they get 30% of that? Wow. pre-tax income. Well, it's just an article and a lot of people making money. It's not that long. All right, this will be perfect. 4 minutes and it's over. 8-year-old tops YouTube list of high earners with 26 bajillion gazillion dollars. Ryan Kaji, K-A-J-I, whose channel, Ryan's World, has 22.9 million subscribers, earned $26 million. And I want $1 bajillion dollars. I'm going to blow up the moon with my laser beam. 2019, up $4 million from his earnings in 2018, when he also gained the highest earning YouTuber spot. Don't piss him off. Forbes estimates that the 10 highest earners on YouTube, which is owned by Google, big shocker, brought in a total of $162 million between June 1st, 2018 and June 1st, 2019. Ryan first garnered an internet following in the unboxing genre, which involves opening presents on camera and commenting on each one. You're fucking kidding. Sounds stupid, but what do I know? I'm not making $26 million a year. Forbes' list is based on pre-tax income derived from things such as sponsored content, advertisements, merchandise sales, and tours. Another child, Anastasia Radzinskaya, 5? She's 5 years old. Came in third place with earnings of $18 million. She, who was born in southern Russia, has cerebral palsy. Well, bless her heart, appears in videos with her father. According to Forbes, she has 107 million subscribers across 7 channels, and her videos have been watched 42 billion with a B times. One of her most successful videos was filmed on a trip in a petting zoo where her and her dad danced to Baby Shark. What's that? Dude, perfect, man. A group of 5 friends in their 30s who play sports and perform stunts came in second place, earning $20 million. PewDiePie, I heard of that guy. He's been really getting censored a lot. Once YouTube's highest earner came in joint 7th with earnings of $13 million. I'll take it. Earlier this month, he announced he would be taking a break from the platform, saying he left very tired. YouTube has announced that the next year will stop personalized advertisements on children's content. This comes after Google agreed to pay a $170 million fine, I guess, to settle accusations that YouTube broke the law when it knowingly tracked and sold ads targeted to children. Whatever. Okay, so I don't know. There you go. What? You are? Influencers unboxing can make great money. I have no idea what that is. We're starting an influencer agency. Well, you better be careful who you're sending it to, because it sounds like one lawsuit's going to knock you out. $170 million? Jesus Christ. All right, whatever. What time is it? I got to go. 6:59. Tomorrow will be the last day, but it's Van Halen Friday, and I might hook up my guitar. I don't know, depending on what kind of mood I'm in. But that'll be the last day, and then I'll be in. Hey, Brian, what's up? Hey, Mike. Jeff, of course, Melissa, I have to go. Time to make the donuts and make my $170 million a year, whatever the fuck it is. 26 mil. That's what I'll do on my YouTube channel. And here, I'll just open presents. I don't get it. I'm missing something. I'm missing the boat. It's nothing new, though. All right, so thanks for listening to me. Have a great day. And I'll be back one more time. You have been listening to the original Red Pill Show. Bye.